So yeah, that's me. And I'm playing a gig. And down by my feet in this picture is my pedal board. And I've used the same physical pedal board itself for a decade now. And honestly, I wondered to myself why I've never changed this. With the advent of so many amazing multi-effects, extremely creative pedals like the Microcosm or even the Swiss Army knife of pedals, the Empress Zoya, I wondered, why do I keep using this old, quote, outdated analog type pedal board? And okay, so this video is being done in an entirely different format, as you can see, but I wanted to prove to myself that I could do something in a different way and feel okay with it. And if the justification and constant explaining to people why I use the things that I use even matters. So back in 2015, I was playing these gigs and I used this pedal board because that's what I felt comfortable with. It was such a cool feeling to be able to, hit the custom pedals that I liked in the way that I set them up with my feet and just, feel involved with the actual music making experience live. And, there's a lot of things to be said for very, very versatile pedals, but there is still a place, in my opinion, for the simple plug-to-plug type analog or digital pedal board. And so while I feel like I've shown tons of ways to do things however you feel like, part of me also feels like the constant question I'm asked on this channel is, what do you use and what do you recommend I use? And maybe I've sort of gone away from this idea that music is somehow formulaic, like 2 + 2 doesn't equal song. So when people ask me, what do you suggest they use? I sometimes feel like I come off arrogant or somehow like big brain philosopher by saying, there is no right answer. And, it's the journey, this sort of wax on, wax off type of approach. But honestly, that's how I feel. The things that you use don't need to be justified. And when people say to you, oh, hey, why do you need all that gear to make this song? Does it really matter if you needed it at all? Because honestly, you probably don't. But if it makes you feel good and you enjoy using it and it brings you some type of connection closer to the music, then who cares? Just use it. Now, I also wanted to talk about my pedal board because this is about the things that I actually use. And so I guess let's just go one by one. So first off, I've had this pedal forever. It's the Moog ring modulator. And the thing that I really love about the ring modulator is that I don't use it as a ring modulator. So I actually use it as a tremolo pedal. I mean, it's probably the dumbest thing in the world, but with the built-in LFO, and if you turn the modulation rate super low, you can actually use it as a very cool tremolo pedal. Next up is, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's either my first or second favorite pedal on this pedal board. It's the 12-stage phaser, and it's from Moog. So I don't know. I keep it in 12-stage phase. I use it all the time on like low, mid range patches to get like a very juicy phaser patch. I haven't had it for as long as the ring modulator, but when I got this, I knew that I'd never give up this 12-stage phaser. Next up is the Blue Hippo, and first off, the the LED on the Blue Hippo broke literally like the week I bought it, and I told Way Huge, and then I forgot to ever send it back. But hey, Way Huge, if you're watching, send me a new LED pedal or whatever. But this is that OG Blue Hippo Mark II, so you can't actually get this one anymore. But I just love the sound of the chorus on this pedal. Now, I hear that you can get a Mark III version, like a Smalls version. So if that's what you hear from this video and you like, just get the Mark III version. Don't spend all that money on this, vintage Mark II, I guess. So, you know what you don't have to justify to people? Landr. Now, Landr is an online platform that you can master your music easily. It's super quick, and I've used it to master my own music. You just have to go up here and click master. You can change the type of parameters you want on your mix, and it's just super simple and straightforward. You can distribute your music to online streaming platforms, like Spotify, Apple Music. It's so easy and quick. Want your music to go from this to this? And it is so simple. So use my code on screen or in the description below and save 30% off on Landr's All Access Pass. Now, also, you can sign up for Landr and get a free trial. Signing up for Landr is super quick and easy. And I think that anybody who just wants to quickly master their music with quality can do it with Landr. So remember, check the description, sign up for Landr. You can get a free trial, and it's really that easy. So back to the video. So down below the ring modulator is my, I guess, boost pedal. And the boost pedal is sort of it's very cool for creating sort of more of a compressed sound on your, the input of whatever you use. It's kind of hard to describe. You can also filter like high and low type of, sounds, because you can kind of use this like EQ knob here, but it's a great pedal overall. Next up, I guess, I don't want to say this is now my favorite pedal, but it's definitely like my favorite delay pedal for clean delay. I always use the Puss or the Super Puss, which is down at the bottom now. But this is a heck of a delay pedal. You'll hear it. And yeah, the way he uses a Trades pedal, I had to really figure out how to use this. There's a totally separate video on the channel about the Trades pedal, but it's kind of hard to decide how to use this pedal. So how I use this pedal, is with this one slider that does sub octaves. So this is like a sub kind of, it adds an octave below whatever you're playing. It's really, really cool texture pedal. Doesn't sound like anything else I have, so I had to add it on here. And yeah, last but not least, it is the Super Puss from Way Huge. This pedal has been with me forever. I don't know if in the last video I made, I had the Aqua Puss, but I have the Super Puss now and I love it. It's a dirty, dirty analog delay, but it has a lot of character. It never doesn't work for that kind of gritty delay. And yeah, back behind it, I use this Strymon Ojai. I actually bought this because I had this trash, I forgot what it was called, this Voodoo Labs thing. It caused crazy hum. So this Strymon Ojai is amazing. And yeah, if you don't have a Ojai, just get this. It's really good. And it's tiny. Honestly, I would sound exactly the same on any piece of gear. Like, that's just who I am. That's the artist I am. But I think often I get asked if someone should use what I use, and maybe I sound like that wax on, wax off, guy. But I always feel like the answer is really you taking the journey on your own, just like I did. Anyways, remember to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.